All right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wonderful people, lovers of freedom all over the world. This is Talkways TV, your one and only YouTube channel that gives you quality news and information on all the activities happening in the land of freedom. Enjoy this wonderful video. All right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, lovely people, lovers of freedom all over the world. Wherever you are joining us from today, you're highly welcome to this wonderful YouTube platform that only gives you quality news and information on all the activities happening in Biafran territory. Please subscribe to this channel if you've not yet subscribed, and make sure you turn on your notification, because definitely we will notify you whenever we drop our news. Now, with the update on Nnamdi Kanu's trial today, because with the news that just came to us, the Court of Appeal, Abuja, that is Justice Binta Nyako's court, has actually adjourned the case of Nnamdi Kanu to March 19th/20 for his final judgment. We are actually being optimistic about the case of Nnamdi Kanu because it has actually caused a lot of issues, both here and both in Nigeria, both in Biafran land and in Nigeria, even in other countries, in diaspora. So many, international bodies are actually waiting to get information concerning the update of Nnamdi Kanu's trial, because what we have seen, what we have been seeing is the case of an innocent man that is actually being denied freedom. The Nigerian government has nothing against Nnamdi Kanu. That is why they have actually been using the case of justice delayed to be denying him trial. They keep on adjourning the case of Nnamdi Kanu. That is the pain of injustice that we are experiencing, in this contraption called Nigeria. Now, this particular video of Nnamdi Kanu, starting from when he was in court, the blessings he got from I think there's an archbishop, and also the Aziz. They blessed him both traditionally and otherwise, in his quest for freedom. To the second video, where his lawyer, Ejiofor, was able to highlight some of the issues, that they have actually experienced during the case and what actually transpired today. Please enjoy this video and make sure you share this video to as many groups and platforms as possible.
Amen. Sorry.
There are a lot of issues that arose today that are unexpected, but I'm satisfied the way we address those issues on the spot. A little disappointment remains that the court could not do a bench ruling on the bail application today. See, our client here has been detained for almost 5 years, counting to when he was detained from 2015 to today. So each extra day he remains in detention is a blight on his right to his liberty. So every lawyer should fight to have him enjoy his bail, be granted bail, so he can enjoy some freedom from this almost 5 years of detention and almost 7 years of being in exile. 3 weeks is not too much. but I would have preferred a bench ruling today.
But so far today, the court gave some orders in favor of your clients
Mhm.
with regards to his change of attire,
Yes.
which has been wearing since 2021.
Yes.
That is a step in the right direction. How do you react to that?
Well, it is, even though it detracted from him having to wear his traditional clothing. A little bit of victory there is something to be happy about. So at least he can have a change of clothing since he was renditioned in 2021. So we're happy about it.
Last,
So was it?
I want to know the reason behind the change of counsel. Is there a reason behind that? Because Michael Zekome.
There's only one reason. Every client, everywhere in the world, has a right to change his counsel anytime. I may not be the one here on 19th March. By the grace of God, I hope I will be, but it may not be me. That is the right. So you have under the law to change their counsel.
So as you prepare for trial, sir, on the 19th, what's your position on the 7 counts that he's going to be facing before this court?
We've always been ready for trial, but as my Lord stated, trial is not for us to conduct. It's for the prosecution to conduct. Ours is to do cross-examination and put our defense at the end of the trial. We are ready.
Thank you very much.
The bail application is not meant to delay trial.
One thing I'll keep on telling people is that, the major reason why Nigeria will continue to undergo the kind of, hardship is undergoing, in as much as a lot of innocent people are also suffering from the evil of those who have actually ruled this country, is because of the fact that, you cannot continue to trample on innocent man, not just any person, not just anybody. When you understand what Nnamdi Kanu represents, then you understand what is happening to Nigeria as a whole. Because they have actually trampled on his right and they have kept him incommunicado, despite all said and done, without no just cause. So you've been holding an innocent man. It's just like committing an abomination in the land. And when you commit an abomination in the land will definitely suffer for it. These are the kind of things we see in movies, just the way it is playing out. Nnamdi Kanu was the one who was abducted by the Nigerian government, and yet a man who was kidnapped just because he was able to speak out and exercise his right as a citizen. I don't want to bring in the UK government in this, because the UK government has actually, and they will always continue to show their bias side. They've been the one who have actually destroyed the country because of the long holes that they have used in sucking the country dry. No wonder, they've been supporting the Nigerian government to continue to perpetrate hardship and problems on Biafrans. One thing we can only say is that it's just a matter of 3 weeks. 3 weeks no go kill us. We've waited a long while. We've waited for long for the case of Nnamdi Kanu to end. And honestly speaking, in as much as it looks totally impossible because of the way that the Nigerian government have been handling the case, but it's as if we're seeing we're beginning to see light. We're beginning to see light, because as it stands now, the Nigerian government have even run out of option. The only weapon they've been using to hold Nnamdi Kanu is, for them to continue to adjourn the case of Nnamdi Kanu, which we all know that they've been doing perfectly well. But they are running out of options. As it stands, there is nothing more to do. Now, the big question is, why is it too difficult for the Nigerian government to give Nnamdi Kanu his freedom? I still don't understand. I still don't understand this. Why is it so difficult? Why is it so hard, for them to give this innocent man his freedom? Deny him, his right. Denying him his freedom has actually caused a lot of problem in the country already. Looking at the situation of the country, you will agree with me that this country is in a very, very chaotic state. Lawlessness, anarchy is the order of the day in the country. And the only solution, at least, to reduce the tension a bit in your country, is to just give this man his freedom, so that he can continue the quest for the freedom of his people in peace, and you get your country back. Yet you have continued to deny him that freedom. We'll continue seeking for the freedom of Nnamdi Kanu. And I've noticed what the so-called media houses have been doing. Of recent, they've been trying as much as possible, to hide the case of Nnamdi Kanu. They've been trying as much as possible. But the reality is that if they no carry on, we will go carry on. We'll keep on letting the people know, the reality, and we'll keep on speaking out to the world. Let them hear our voice. Let them know, the injustices that is being meted upon them every Biafran. The injustices that is being meted upon them as Nnamdi Kanu. There is something that the Prime Minister Simon Èkpá posted on his Twitter handle about injustice, and that is just the reality. The pain of injustice is what has driven a lot of people haywire, and that is why we want our own freedom. If a Biafra, that justice will prevail. At least a Biafra that at least the common man will have hope. Not a Nigeria where, it is only the elite that has mouth in this country. Once you speak out the truth, then you are a problem to the country. You are a threat to the country because of the truth. This is what we see in Nigeria, and that is why we want Biafra. On that note, I say thank you once again for joining us on this wonderful YouTube platform. Do not forget to subscribe to this channel, turn on your notification, and definitely we will notify you whenever we drop our spanking news. God bless you once again for joining us.